Welcome back to Discover Crypto. In today's video, I'm going to go through my top 5 altcoins to watch in November 2021. I had a request from one of the users to look at gems. Now, I want to preface this video by saying that gems can be a dangerous term. A lot of users and influencers right now in the crypto space are bandying around terms like 100x or 1000x, but the truth is the majority of projects simply don't do this, or when they can come to your attention, it's much later down the line and the gains simply aren't there for you. So what I'm going to share are 5 coins that are significantly down from their all-time highs, that have amazing fundamentals, are at reasonable entry prices currently, and they haven't run yet. And they're also available on good exchanges. So I want to focus on these sensible but potentially also successful coins and introduce you to them, and also to advise that don't go all in at once. Take your time, get to know these projects, dollar cost average, build positions gradually. These are all the things I do personally. Now, before I start showing you these coins, I want to say I'm not a financial advisor, and please do all of your own research, and that crypto trading can be a risk. Now, let's go to the first coin, shall we? Okay, so if you go to a site like CoinGecko.com or CoinMarketCap.com, you can look for projects that spark your interest. And the one I want to show you today is Utrust. So by going to CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, you can find access to the official links for the Utrust white paper, the website, the coin addresses, the Reddit community, Twitter, Facebook, Telegram. Exactly what the community options are will differ coin by coin, but it gives us a good starting point. So with Utrust, I'm just going to the website. So Utrust is basically a financial infrastructure company that will facilitate payments, and this can be beneficial to businesses and customers alike. So with Utrust, there's adoption. Utrust is used by businesses to facilitate payments with digital currencies in more than 180 countries. It's integrated with Shopify, and it's compatible with all of the major crypto wallets according to Utrust. And there are now more than 30 currencies accepted, and customers can also use the Utrust wallet. As for the token, we're looking at a circulating supply of 450 million out of 500 million. This is good to know, that if it becomes a long-term hold, you're not exposed to significant token unlocks. However, token unlocks, they are a part of the industry, and shouldn't ever completely write off a good project just because there's still tokens to unlock. The idea is that demand will increase over time and eat up that supply. So currently with Utrust, we're sitting at a market cap of just under 182 million as of November 8th, 2021. The all-time high, according to CoinGecko here, is $1.18 from back in January 2018. So this project has survived a significant bear market. It's still around, it's building, adoption is growing. Now going down to the markets, this is listed on Binance. It's also listed on KuCoin and Huawei, so there's good accessibility here. Now, before I move on to the next coin, because I'm trying to make this a little bit quicker today, because I'm going to let all of you go and do your own deep dives into these tokens. This is merely a jumping off point. So on my trading view chart, you can get free access for this, by the way. So if you go down to a fib retracement, and whenever you click on it, you can draw this up from a low price level. I usually do this on the 1-day chart, maybe go up to the high, or I could have done it, let's say, for example, right here for this latest move, and that lets you, so you drop from the bottom to the top if you're wanting to monitor price coming down. So this shows you the key levels to look for. So with Utrust, I might be, I actually bought a little bit more today, but I might be interested again around about 38 cents here. Now, if we're looking at where we are now from where the price was when it hit a high in May, so that's not even the all-time high. So we're currently 62% down off the May high, and Utrust hasn't really run yet. I think that's pretty clear for us all to see. Now, next up is a coin called Crowny. I actually already have the website loaded. So Crowny is a project that enables users to download an app either on Android or the App Store. There's currently a working beta of the Crowny app. It enables you to engage with brands and then receive rewards, offers, and also there's going to be loyalty points involved with this. Crowny started off as a ERC20 project, meaning there's an Ethereum token, but they are currently at the Solana Breakpoint conference in Lisbon, so there could be some media attention coming the way of Crowny. Now, this could be significant because Crowny have said on previous occasions that they're in the process of integrating with Solana, and if it comes over to Solana, then it's just there's a new audience and there's more accessibility there, and also there's the potential for lower fees when interacting with the app if it's on Solana. Now, if we're looking at the circulating supply currently, there's 266.9 million, total supply of 900 million. Yep, token unlocks will happen at some point, but for having 0.0226 cents per token today, 8th of November 2021, that equates to a market cap of just 6 million. Now, this is the smallest market cap of any of the tokens I'm going to explain to you today. Now, when there's a lower circulating supply of a token, and there can be much more price volatility to the upside, and the downside too. So Crowny is something I've been holding for a while, and it did go through a very volatile spell. So it went up from under a cent all the way to 18 at its all-time high, and that was back in April here. And the all-time high is reported on CoinGecko. Yep, that's around just under 19 cents. So Crowny is something that it ran hot early on, and they've continued to build when it's cooled off. So with Crowny, we're actually looking at, let me measure it down from the all-time high. So for Crowny to the current price, you're looking at a difference of 87.69%. So, and in terms of X's, I mean, yeah, there's X's in there if you want that. That could be an 8X just to get back to all-time high. Not saying it will. I'm not saying that for any of these tokens. But what I will also show you is drawing the Fibonacci retracement down all the way. We are well below. I mean, this is, if you're comparing the total price structure here, I mean, I was buying this last week. I might buy some more. My indicator here is saying that, could maybe come a little bit lower, but I've been dollar cost averaging around this price. The Solana conference is happening this week. That's something I would watch for in case that were to move the price. In terms of listings, Crowny isn't widely available yet, so I'm currently buying it on AscendX. Uniswap has scandalously high fees because of the Ethereum congestion, so I'm currently doing that on AscendX. Now, moving on to the next coin, I want to draw your attention to DEA. Now, DEA is a decentralized bandwidth. DEA is an open source Oracle platform enabling the sourcing and supply of trustworthy data. So this puts it in the same sphere as projects like Chainlink, Band, Teller. So with DEA, this is another Oracle play. Oracles haven't significantly run. If I quickly take you here to Chainlink, which is the most successful Oracle project in the space. I mean, we're still way down here from the all-time high, and this is a bull market. So with DIA is something that, this is going to be a much more affordable entry for anyone who wants an Oracle play, because Band is sort of in the $10 range. Teller, you're talking close to $70. So with DIA, on my Fibonacci retracement, we're below this 236 level. It's currently under $1.90. So for the average retail investor who wants to get into Oracles but wants to have more tokens compared to Chainlink, and this is down nearly 68% from an all-time high. So yeah, there's potential here for DIA. I think we can all agree this has not really run. Again, I'm not guaranteeing you that it will, but it's a project with good long-term fundamentals. Currently with DIA, I'm going to go on to the CoinGecko page. So DIA, where are you? We'll switch over to CoinMarketCap from now. With CoinGecko, it's maybe the first to fall when there's high congestion in the marketplace. Okay, so we're on the DIA page. We're seeing a circulating supply of 55.4 million. There's a max supply of 200 million, so there could be token locks, but there's a 102.852 million market cap. There is room to grow here. DIA hasn't run yet. It's available on good exchanges. So we're talking Binance, Coinbase, Kraken. No, actually, sorry. Binance and Crypto.com. That's where you can find DIA. So I'm going to move on next with a project. This one is for the Coinbase homies. Now, in the case of Coinbase, when a project hits Coinbase, there was one I was talking to you about a couple of weeks ago, Origin Trail. I'm actually going to show you the chart on Bittrex, because this will show you where the project was and what it was doing and what happened when it listed on Coinbase. Right around here, it spiked. So basically, as soon as this project hit Coinbase, it was no longer an under the radar gem. So on Coinbase, it can be hard to find gems. So, but at the same time, there are projects on Coinbase that are yet to have a big run or are promising based on their market cap. Now, the next one I'm going to show you is Orchid. So with Orchid, we are looking at a decentralized bandwidth marketplace. The Orchid app is a decentralized VPN available on Mac, iOS, or Android. Now, the only investor I'm going to cite on this list is for Orchid, and that's just because Andreessen Horowitz is one of the biggest and most successful backers in the entire space. I like to think of good investors as a cherry on top of a good project. You should never see a list of investors and just aimlessly buy yourself because you're seeing images. Check out the images, check out the investors. They might not actually be that successful or good or reputable. But in the case of Orchid, I am going to cite Andreessen Horowitz because that's a good one. Now, I'm going to go to the CoinMarketCap page for Orchid. So we're looking at a total supply of 1 billion. The circulating supply is 690.69. The market cap 368.528. So it's like we're not even at half a million yet. So there's 368 million. So to get to a billion, there is multiples in this for Orchid. The all-time high is $1.03. So when did we get that? So the all-time high, okay, well, $1.02 it says here. So that came on April 5th, 2021. I'm going to go and look at the chart now for Orchid. So where's my fib? Right. So with Orchid, this has been starting to gain traction recently. It's been spiking at times. I think this is something that I've been getting into recently and getting more of, but I've been dollar cost averaging because just to make sure that, you know, good opportunities arise, because, you know, at around 53 cents, I felt that there's room to grow here and there's room for this project to build and improve. If anyone is interested in where to find Orchid and to buy it safely and reputably, Coinbase, but it's also on Binance and Kraken. When it comes to the Web3 narrative, a project like Orchid is necessary because it provides us with a Web3 and decentralized option for a VPN, which, you know, is necessary in the space, you know, compared to the more centralized versions. When it comes to decentralized VPN, you have more servers across more locations and it results in fewer points of failure. When there's a centralized approach, you know, it's easier for, if issues occur, for the whole thing to come down. Now, again, I'm mindful of time here and I don't want to slow things down too much. So I'm going to look at the final option, which is a project called Morpheus Labs. Now, we'll see if CoinGecko is working again. No. CoinGecko not working is usually a very good bull market signal. When the servers can't cope, it goes down or becomes inaccessible. So again, go to either CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, and then these will show you the legitimate links for the project you are considering, the legitimate social links. Please do not fall for any scam Twitters. I mean, if you come here in CoinMarketCap, the links are right here for the official Twitter and official Reddit. I mean, somebody could create a fictional Telegram, try to shill you the link on Twitter, and it wouldn't be legit. You need to come and reference the links. There are so many scams out there in the crypto space of people who are wanting to take advantage, and you have to do everything you can to avoid falling for them. So, right, in the case of Morpheus, this is a project that is business to business, and it is aiming to bring blockchain software and apps to industry. The use cases, according to Morpheus Labs, are that it will be suitable for industries such as energy, healthcare, aviation, loyalty, media, you know, and there are other ones here. I want to show you a story in the newsroom. So going back to March 31st of this year, there's a major story regarding Morpheus acquiring Huawei Cloud as a client. So Huawei uses Morpheus's seed platform. So in blockchain and the crypto space, we want to see adoption and we want to see real world use cases, and that can provide traction and growth. So in the case of Morpheus Labs, you know, there I've got an example. There's a clear example of that actually happening and going on. And whenever we look at the technicals of the project here, we're talking about a circulating supply of just under 452 million of a total supply of just under 714 million. The market cap here is significantly low. It's the second lowest on this list after Crowny. So the market cap in this case is 28.7 million. With Morpheus Labs, which has the symbol and ticker of MITX, we can see here that even if we want to take it, so the fact that this is a circulation in the millions would suggest there's potentially decent growth if the project succeeds. However, even if it's just to go back and challenge its all-time high, I mean 0.063, you know, it only needs to come up to about here for a 2x, you know, and it's not even close to the all-time high. But if it was to go from this price to challenge the all-time high, it's down from 67.52%, so there's significant room to bounce back there. The all-time high just under 20 cents. In the case of Morpheus Labs, it's listed on KuCoin and it's also listed on AscendX. KuCoin for me is the better option over AscendX when it comes to gems. I sort of feel like KuCoin is the gateway to mainstream adoption. like if a project makes it to KuCoin, it then has the potential to go on to a Coinbase or a Binance or an FTX. So yep, I'm going to wrap things up. So I'm going to provide links to the profiles for each of these projects in the description below. I'm going to write the tickers in there as well in case you need help with those to find them. All of these projects are available on TradingView, so that lets you monitor and check out the prices and do any technical analysis if you like that. I've also explained which exchanges where they're available. You can go and look at CoinMarketCap, you can go to CoinGecko, see where they're available for yourself. Also, I just want to say that these are projects that haven't had big runs. They're not guaranteed to, but they are projects I'm invested in. I have got skin in this game alongside you. I've been dollar cost averaging. I've held these through the bear spell earlier in the year. I've been buying it at different prices. I've been using my Fibonacci retracement to identify decent levels to purchase. These are projects that I'm comfortable with for the long term. I have found personally that whenever I've bought into projects that I don't believe in, I have felt very, very anxious and edgy holding them, and I've been in a rush to sell them and get rid of them when things haven't been going well. But with all of these, I've felt really quite comfortable, to be honest. And where available, you might be able to dig beneath the surface through your own research and find opportunities for staking. I mean, in the case of Crowny, I've just been leaving it on for 20% rewards on AscendX, and it's very easy for me to just take the coins out whenever I want to or if I need to. But yes, thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. And I would like to say that I'm going to be back hopefully tomorrow on Tuesday or Wednesday, as many times as I can in the next couple of weeks, to return to the Polkadot parachain auctions, because there's even more information available, and I want to provide you with more analysis on these projects and hopefully help you gain an edge and figure out which decisions you would like to make on the matter. So yes, thank you again for watching another video at Discover Crypto with myself, Mike. Have a good day.